The man merely patted his female colleague, yet it completely led her to misunderstand his intentions. Even though he knew it was a misunderstanding, he still accepted it without hesitation. However, just as he reached his doorstep, a feeling of unease washed over him. He cautiously pushed open the door, only to find that his wife seemed completely different from her usual self. "Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you." Tears instantly filled his eyes, a mix of warmth and deep regret flooding him. The next day, he proactively declined his colleague's invitation, yet his actions were noticed by the neighbor, who had long harbored ulterior motives toward Anna. The neighbor eagerly arranged for them to unwind at a bar. Under the neighbor's coaxing, the wife soon felt unwell and decided to head home. But the neighbor's car was blocked, so Jack had to drive her home. However, as Jack left, Anna started to feel strangely unsettled. With alcohol in her system, she began to let go and act freely in front of the neighbor. In this charged atmosphere, Anna even invited the neighbor to dance. The wild dancing eventually led her to make an impulsive decision, but as expected, the spark didn't last. The next day, Jack came clean, confessing everything to his wife about the situation with his colleague. "Why did you tell me? Should I be angry?" she asked. "Why don't you say what you feel?" Jack replied. "I don't feel anything." But before Jack could figure out why his wife had turned so cold, the neighbor knocked on their door, shattering their relationship once and for all. The neighbor's son had witnessed everything in the car, and the explosive revelation made Jack furious. "What do you even want here?" Jack shouted. "You're crazy! Do you even know what you're saying?" Anna remained eerily calm, not responding to his outbursts. Even as the neighbor left with harsh words, Anna stayed unusually composed. Jack was nearly losing his mind, yelling at her, "Why are you doing this?" Anna suddenly burst into laughter. "So now I'm crazy because I don't love you, right? Is that the point?" she mocked. "No, wrong. You're not crazy, and you do love me. That's the point." They both unleashed their frustrations, recounting all the sacrifices they had made for their family after marriage, refusing to back down. It seemed like they had become enemies after marriage. Eventually, even the remaining love between them had been drained. "Hit me? Show me how much you love me," Jack yelled. "You're not worth the trouble it would take to hit you," Anna retorted. "Why the hell are you in my house if you hate me so much? Why the hell did you marry me?" They exchanged the most venomous words, causing the final collapse of their relationship. Jack believed there was no way to salvage what was left between them. But when the sun rose the next day, Jack, exhausted, found his wife calmly making breakfast as though nothing had happened. Behind her calm demeanor, Jack felt a sense of unease and fear. They exchanged polite small talk, with Anna even asking about Jack's work, acknowledging all the efforts he had made for the family. Yet Jack could never have predicted that this would be the last meal he'd have prepared by her. Watching him leave for work, the suffocating sense of despair took over Anna. Despite her tears blurring her vision, she washed the dishes, forcing herself to make a final call to her mother. She then wrapped herself in a blanket and closed the door. When Jack finally realized, it was too late. He never saw her again. Perhaps when there's a rift, it's impossible to go back to how things were. Maybe something as trivial as a small misunderstanding can be enough to make someone break. But when communication fails, that's when things truly come to an end. You don't understand me, and I don't understand you.